You know, it's funny how black liberals, they always want to attack me every time I open my mouth and say something about their savior, Barack Obama.
You got to ask him what it is that
The obsession?
the obsession.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I obviously, have a room in his head.
Rent free. You do everything with grace.
A suite in his head. But the thing about it is that was always clear to me. Look, first of all, when I was president, the last thing I had time to do was worry about what
Somebody said
or what
Dead.
my predecessor did.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. I've got work to do.
You locked in.
It's hard to describe if you're doing the job right.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you've got 5, 10 things that are real hard, and you have to be constantly focused.
The symbolism of his presidency, it wasn't just about race. It was also about the way you show up.
Yes, this is a new talking point in the Democrat Party, and I was shocked to hear Obama saying the same thing. A lot of people are coming on social media. Oh, Trump is obsessed with Obama. Oh, Trump is obsessed with Obama. This is what I see now every single time. I don't know how often Trump mentions Obama's name, but
Obama. But why not have that same energy for the simple fact that he stiffed black contractors? Stiffed them. A lot of them are going to lose their houses, their businesses, and they have not been paid. I mean, they helped erect this monstrosity of a library. It looks like a concrete turd in the south side of Chicago. And the least he can do is pay these people. But he can't even do that. I mean, this man continues to show black people what he truly thinks about them. I guarantee you, if they were all undocumented immigrants who built that, they'd have been paid. They would have been paid, and they would have got some free apartments on top of that. But because they were black, nah. You guys are used to free labor, right? I mean, you all serve the Democrat Party, and they have a history of slavery. But it's funny. They'll have so much energy for me, all the ducks quacking in my comment section, but no energy for this man who stiffed those black contractors, for this man who, through eminent domain, took property from black property owners. But the black conservative gets all the hate, right?
yes, Obama had a series of interviews, and at some point, he went off on Trump. Obama suggests that he is living rent free in Donald Trump's head. I obviously have a room in his head. Now, going into another video, Michelle Obama said something that triggered Laura Ingraham, this Fox News host. If you take a look at what she replied to this video, she seems to have forgotten that after 8 years of Obama, the country was so fed up it elected Donald J. Trump. And that is the truth. Up to today, they don't actually ask themselves where they went wrong. People decided to change their mind, not to follow through with what Obama was saying. They continue to spew this. At some point, people are saying it.
The symbolism of his presidency, it wasn't just about race. It was also about the way you show up as a leader. It's not just the color of our leaders, but the character of our leaders, and how they show up in the world, and the responsibility that they take to use their platforms in a mature, wise way.
Just in case you were wondering how upset or jealous Trump must be of Obama's presidential library in Chicago, here's just a tiny example that may give us a glimpse into how he's feeling. Trump posted to Truth Social.
At this point, the liberal left is so insufferable. I mean, they can make fun and denounce President Trump because he's spending $15 million to clean the algae out of the reflecting pool, but said nothing when Barack Obama spent over $30 million to do the very same thing. Not a peep. I didn't see no videos about Barack Obama wasting $30 million to clean a reflecting pool. You know, you'll never hear any peep when Democrats splurge and just squander money. You won't hear a peep. But if President Trump does anything, cure cancer, close the border, fix the economy, anything this man do, he is doing it for ill gains. He is doing it to destroy America. He is bad, 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 bad. These people are insufferable. Not a peep whenever a Democrat does the same thing that Trump did. Not a thing. You won't hear a peep. I mean, the people in California should know this better than anybody. I mean, Gavin Newsom's been robbing the state of California for years. Nothing. They even passed a bill that you can't even investigate.
If you see someone like Michelle Obama struggling to gaslight people, like, oh, Obama did not want to make the presidential center, you know, he really don't like things to really be in his name, you know, it should not be all about him. You know, that's actually a jab throwing to Trump. This is what they're trying to do here. I saw that video, I was like, I had to laugh all through because this is what they do every single time. You know, when they like to, you know, say things about Trump without mentioning his name, this is what they do every single time. They like attention, then pretend like they don't like attention. I don't want to use the phrase on this video. You should know what that means. A lot of black liberals always try to go after people who call out Obama. You can't try that with me. Yeah, because at some point, I'm just here to report the news, give my opinions, and that is all.
Just in case you were wondering how upset or jealous Trump must be of Obama's presidential library in Chicago, here's just a tiny example that may give us a glimpse into how he's feeling. Trump posted to Truth Social this AI-generated image of the Obama Presidential Library. He writes, the Barack Hussein Obama Library in 10 years when fully matured. Talk about an immature temper tantrum, but you shouldn't throw stones when you live in a glass house, even if it's a glass White House. Because we don't have to wait 10 years to see Trump's projects turn into living nightmares that we, the American people, paid for.
Saying, first of all, you're accusing Obama of personally doing something that
his administration. His administration.
Well, we know that what you're talking about at the IRS.
To get in. But outside the gates, different scene. Apparently, Obama stiffed the black subcontractors who built this stone slab.
Under this type of problem, filed in bankruptcy for protection.
The overall
center, seeing Sasha and Malia, or should I say Sandra and the rest of the family, it's just been a beautiful week with the Obamas back in our lives.
Calling on you and Michelle. You and Michelle come and apologize to Chicago.
Anything he does, they don't appreciate it, they insult it, call it names, things like that. That is exactly the playbook that they always put out every single time. Because it is Trump. Now, looking at this whole thing about the building, this is something Obama should really be getting praises everywhere on social media. People not really even talking about politics about that. But it led to a level that people had to call it out.
Regardless of whether you voted for us or like us or have nasty things to say about us.
It get boring. Yeah. I don't want to prolong the video. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. So the short clip you see at the end, that's what I everything. You can always skip.
Yeah. He and wife Michelle sat down with Robin Roberts to talk about their legacy. Watch.
There's a lot of stuff I'm proud of. Our political opposition, the Affordable Care Act has now.
There's a reason why every single.
It looks like Death Star. It looks like something aliens built in Dubai.
You know for a fact
Barack Obama was smeared as not being a legitimate president.
On that land anyway. And one commenter joked pretty disrespectful for the Obama Presidential Center to not
like to take a moment of that UFC fight, because to me,
the president and his acolytes, an opportunity where the gladiator's god was praised for his
80th birthday.
When you come for the rest.
6-1 underdog. How good does this feel?
Never do this again. Yeah, and I heard what happened. Listen, good news is I'm about to get this here Cybertruck with your GoFundMe money. Bad news is you're going to jail, but
you're on my page, so you automatically know.
Los Angeles is that it's really important not to conflate.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It goes on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know the winner.
Towards me.
This is my life.
you're talking about qualification.
California fan.